Are we live yet?
Uh,
I'm not seeing anything on my end.
yeah, it says live on my end. Yeah.
Well, I just will never understand how the person who actually starts the broadcast is the last one to know that it's actually live. But hey,
Well, you should be used to it by now.
I should be, but I never get used to stupidity. Speaking of which, hey, how are you?
Yeah, nice try.
And who are you?
The Bo and Co and John Coldrice Lawson for this show.
Okay, I gotta ask what that means, but before I ask that, I'm Brent Leary. All right, so what the hell does that mean? I mean, what?
I mean,
you got like different names.
It's not like a walk around saying that. You know, that'd
you
be weird.
You used to walk around saying you're Coldrice.
No, never did.
Come on, everybody calls you that.
No, nobody calls me that.
They called you that.
Maybe a few people.
Why are you running away from who you are?
Who I was?
Well, who you are?
Because we grow, we change.
No. Do you consider yourself a changed person?
I'm a changed man, dude.
Oh,
I'm a changed man. Yeah.
In what way? What way have you grown into this new person?
Oh my God. Leave me alone.
Anyway, it's Friday afternoon. The last Friday in April. It's hard to believe.
Oh my gosh.
The last Friday in April. That means we are almost halfway through 2026. We're getting close.
God.
Where is time going?
It's being devoured.
In the immortal words of Steve Miller, time keeps on slipping into the future.
Wow, you went really there.
I did. I love that song. Steve Miller was the guy.
He was.
That's right.
I spent a lot of time listening to that guy in junior high school.
Oh, it was a long time ago. But
that's what I'm saying. I mean, you're making these references to like stuff in the 60s.
I don't think that was the 60s. I think it was more like the 70s, but you know. I guess it doesn't matter. Like it's so far back.
It's so far back, dude. It's so far back. We're so old.
It is what it is, you know. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed. I don't run away from it. The gray says it all. I mean, you know.
I told a friend of mine the other day, I said, you're gonna wish you make it this far.
It beats the alternative from
what I hear.
Where would you hear that from, though?
Exactly.
I'm just happy that we freed Jerome Powell.
Oh, your buddy.
He's.
I know.
They finally stepped away. Well, you know, I'm just saying. We moved away from one petty thing, petty vindictiveness. I don't know. I don't think that's going to be some kind of a rule, but we got one less petty vindictive activity.
Just ridiculous. I wonder how much sleep he lost over that.
I wonder how much money we all lost over that. These stupid vindictive charges against people that never end up in any kind of actual conviction.
Yeah.
Just a lot of lost money, lost time, lost, you know. It is what it is.
Okay, so we're happy that Jerome Powell's not. Is that what you're saying?
I don't like to see vindictive, so obvious vindictive activities going against people just because you didn't like what they say or what they did. And you will try to bankrupt them and put them in jail just because you didn't like what they said, what they did.
You don't know what went on in the background.
We know what went on in the background.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, it's, and then look who is in charge of a lot of this activity. former reality TV hosts. I mean, it's. I'm not talking about the resident either. I'm talking about that Piero, Janine, whatever Piero, and
Oh, ugh.
the dude who wants to call himself the Secretary of War. Another one of these reality TV show people.
What a wicked witch.
We need to make some kind of Congress should make some regulation. No more reality TV hosts in public office. I'd vote for that. We lost your audio. You went mute for some reason. You're muted. I mean, you never sounded better, but you know, somebody might want to hear what you're saying.
Yeah, now I'm back.
Yeah, there you go. Where are all the Culver Iceaholics? Are they still? Do they still call themselves that?
I don't know.
All the Coach John is God people.
Nobody's ever said that.
Coach John is the best, dude.
Ever. And I can't get into my Facebook account right now. I don't.
Why not?
I always forget the password.
Oh my gosh. Something's going on with Facebook security because for like the last 2 weeks, I've been asked when I'm in Messenger mostly. I think it's Messenger. What's your PIN number?
Yeah, I've been asked that.
And I mean, I know it. Sometimes when you put it in, it doesn't even do anything. It just because it hides your chat history or something. And until you put your thing in, you don't see your chat history with certain folks.
I don't know. Something's going on, man. I don't know. And I'm always forgetting the password because I don't, you don't never have to use the password.
That's true.
It stays logged in.
I can't. Yeah, you're right.
And then I've got the wrong password on my password manager. So now it's going to make me change the password on everything. And that's so annoying, dude. I mean, what are you going to do?
First world problems, man.
But for some reason, it's been logged out on my desktop. So maybe that's why we're not getting.
Well, it says that you're live on johnlawson.com. I mean, John Lawson Facebook. Maybe you're just not as popular as you once were.
That's possible. Oh, it does say live.
Say live. Maybe your people are just like, we're kind of tired of this dude.
It's Friday, bro. It's Friday.
No, I think it's more of, you know what? We've listened to this clown for 10 years. What have we actually gained? What if we actually gained from this guy?
Wow.
You know what? I'm done with him.
10 years, bro. 10 years of this bullshit I have to put up with you talking shit.
I'm just saying there comes a time where the act wears off on people.
Anyway,
I'm thinking more on the
what
lines.
Else do you want to talk about?
I am hoping that's true because there's a person at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. I would love to think that the act is wearing off, that people are waking up and seeing that the emperor has zero clothes on. And they are like, I'm done with this. Wouldn't that be nice? I mean,
But I had a guy that wrote, says, I'm sick of this. I didn't vote for a 80-year-old narcissist. Something else. And I'm like, bro, yeah, you did.
You're saying this is somebody that voted for that person before and now is just saying that?
Yeah.
Oh,
and you can say his name. It's not like,
Well, what's the guy's name?
Donald Trump.
Oh, I thought you were talking about somebody you knew said I didn't.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, somebody I knew saying that part. But
who's that? Tell us who that is. Who cares?
I can't remember his name.
When you see, like, you can't remember, whoever it is, I don't know who it is. Um, but
I'm
you
not
got
going to call him out.
your boy Tucker Carlson apologizing. Who saw
Oh,
that coming? I didn't see that coming. You know.
man, you remember the old saying, "Suck a fat one"? That's for Tucker Carlson.
Okay. All right. Maybe you got that message. Well, no, you know what? I would usually I would say something like that, but you know, you got when somebody, I don't know if it's true or not or authentic or not, but
it's not. It's just bullshit. It's more. I don't. Whatever. You're not going to get me twice, 3 times. You know,
Tucker Carlson got you 3 times.
I'm just saying. I mean, Tucker Carlson has done so many offensive things. His support of Donald Trump was not the most offensive thing he's probably done.
Well, what if somebody apologizes? Maybe they have seen the errors of their ways and really want to apologize for that.
Okay, fine.
Would you accept that?
I hear you.
You'd
listen.
I hear
you. I you know, it's your actions that have to speak more than these words.
So if they followed up the words with legitimate actions,
it's like it's like the old senator here.
The old senator here,
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh, she was a representative, but I get you.
So you know,
so you don't think she's followed up the words with actions so far?
No, I think she has.
Okay, so do you accept what she says?
I on that scenario, but there's a lot of other scenarios, but sure.
Okay. So there are people that you can based on their activities, their words, and their actions, you can accept certain folks.
Yes, just not Tucker Carlson.
Okay. Yeah, all right. I just want to make sure. By the way, I think Ayana agrees with you. Bump them. You know what? I have not heard that term in a while. Bump them. Yeah. I have not heard that. Ayana, you're showing just a little bit of, gravitas. I'll just leave it at that. I like it though. I like the bump them because I used to say that all the time.
Oh, did you?
Back in the 80s.
Yeah. Well,
and that's our, 80s, 90s. We're good with that.
Now that you're in your 80s.
Oh, she's not even accepting Marjorie either. So she is.
Yeah, she said them.
She said she diverged from you.
Yeah. That's, hey, like I said, man, at least, Marjorie's out here and with a megaphone. So I'll give her that. Her actions are backing up her words. But I don't think she would really even be doing all of that if he didn't go after her so personally.
But didn't he go after her because she said something against him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, she didn't have to say anything against him. But...
Well, I mean, he going after her because she was pushing for the Epstein files. I don't hear,
Well, so is Melania. So you ain't going after her though.
He'd have to find her first. I don't know if he knows where she lives.
Wow. But Ayana ain't having none of it.
Oh, snap.
Ayana, what would it take for you to forgive? To turn the other cheek? To welcome the folks who were so hardly wrong? Welcome them into the light. What would it take, Ayana? I'm serious. I'm curious about this kind of stuff because I mean, what's that? Joe, what's his name?
Rogan.
Yeah, Rogan. He seems to have turned the other cheek too. I mean, maybe things are changing.
Honestly, the dude, I can see why they feel that way. I mean, he definitely has done stuff that he said he wouldn't do, and this quagmire we're into right now in Iran is stupid. Oh my God. And that, I'm not saying that situation is stupid. The situation is very serious, but you had to be stupid not to see this coming and to think that you were just going to. And I mean, anyway, we'll see where this goes. But it's already done a lot.
Sean Given says we'll see when it's time to vote. Well, that will be a big a big check mark there. What goes on there? I mean, if all the current signs are true, it's
Which I
looking
get
like
scared.
yeah, well, yeah. But
I get scared.
if that current trend continues, it should say something.
But politics.
Ayana says there is nothing to forgive. They had a right to their opinion choice. Just because they see the error of their ways, I guess, doesn't mean I now have to invite them to the cookout.
Oh,
invite them to the cookout.
Cookout, bro.
Let them come to the cookout.
No, I do not want them at the cookout.
Let them bring some ribs.
Oh no, don't bring any food.
bring some mac and cheese, some potato salad.
Mac and cheese with what? Raisins in it? What?
I ain't saying nothing about no raisins, but I'm just saying we have to be a little bigger. We have to be more welcoming. We
are the most welcoming people on the planet. Come on in.
Not Ayana.
No, Ayana's she's gonna take it's gonna take a minute. I mean, give people their grace. Shoot. It's a long 3 years. Oh my God.
I think, but you do need people who voted one way and decide to vote another. You need people like that, I think.
Yeah, but I don't think it's, like I said, it's not about the vote. The vote is a temporal thing. This guy has spread so much hate and division with his television show. He said things about so many of our good leaders. He's sown so much division. He just because he gets on TV or on the internet and says, "I'm sorry, I supported Donald Trump." That's not enough for me. You got a lot more apologizing to do. Somebody can't come in, curse your family, talk about your mama, and then vote a different way and then say, "Hey, I'm sorry I voted that way. We should be cool." No.
You're just done with them.
I mean, I'm not necessarily done with them. I don't pay him much attention. What did I say in the first place? I said bump him.
For lack of a better way of putting it.
Exactly. Move on.
I tend to think that's kind of the easy thing to do.
Okay.
But if you really want to ensure an optimal opportunity to win, you're going to need some folks who voted the other way to vote your way.
Well,
so you have to welcome them in a little bit.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I think you are seeing some of that.
Oh, I definitely do see that in a lot of moderates, people in the center.
Yeah.
The other ones are just sitting out. They'll probably sit out.
So, well, yeah, that just means they don't vote. And that means if they voted one way before and they're sitting it out now, that's a net pickup.
It's going to be crazy. Actually, I had well, I'm not going to go deep like that, but I've had other close family members kind of have that remorse at the beginning of this cycle.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you lost excuse me, I don't know if it's touch, but have family members split up in your family over some of this stuff?
Nah, not really. I mean, when we go visit the southern part of the family, it's just we don't talk about it.
I don't think I've had any
And Fox News is not on the television. So
yeah, family. I haven't had any family fights over this stuff. That's for sure.
yeah. I
But
mean,
you do hear about people that do have that kind of thing go on.
yeah, I've heard. I've got a couple of friends that have talked about that. You know, and it was very uncomfortable. I would love to get I don't know, man. I've got a friend on Facebook, and only time she comes on is when she wants to defend Donald Trump, which is amazing.
She ought to be very busy. I mean,
Yeah, she can be, but she takes a lot of vitriol, and it just kills me. I don't understand why people do that. I don't understand why you go to a very, left-leaning thread just to defend. That makes no sense to me. I'm not going over to their threads and just flaming on. You're not going to win.
some people thrive off of conflict, though. I mean, they just love the give and take.
I guess that's silly to me. That's really silly. Just let it go.
Well, some people
Let it go.
Don't get that kind of have a lot of friends that they can have a regular kind of conversation. So they have to go someplace and pick a fight, and that way they actually get some response, some reaction. I don't know. Oh my goodness. What is this one? Please explain this, Dr. Tajiri. What does John Lawson oomph mean? What is that?
That's her word, man.
Oomph? Is that a word?
She'd be like, anytime that's her word of agreement. It's like, oomph.
Okay, that's a word. Okay.
That's the word. I can hear it coming out of her mouth.
Really?
Yes, every time she does it, I can hear it in my head.
Has she trademarked that word? Is that her word?
I mean, just in terms of response, that's her response.
Oomph.
That's what it means.
Like triumph.
Like, I ain't got nothing to say. You know how that goes.
Yeah. Oomph.
There you go. There you go.
Bump
you
'em.
actually did it very well.
I did. Yeah, bump them. Oomph. I get it. Okay. I can hang.
All right, let's talk about the R&B tour.
Who's R&B tour?
I knew you didn't know.
Wait a minute. Is there R&B? Is that a classic form of music anymore? I mean, and I ain't kind of lying either. Is there R&B still a thing now?
No, never mind.
I'm being dead serious.
Is R&B still a thing?
Yeah, I don't know any new R&B music. Who would be the top of the R&B right now? Is it like somebody like, is Usher still around? I mean, I don't know.
That's the tour.
Really? When was his last hit? Like, dun 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 dun. Is that?
It's Usher and Chris Brown are going on tour, and they're doing a
stadium. Chris Brown.
Oh,
what is his biggest hit? Because all I know is him playing Michael Jackson.
Stop. Are you really serious?
I have no idea what his biggest hit is.
Okay, well, we don't even need to talk. I mean, seriously, you're way out in left field if you're like,
what's his biggest hit? I have no idea what his biggest.
Oh my god! Okay.
At least I know what Usher. I know some of his songs.
You know. No,
I know some. I just did do.
You don't even know what the song is.
It's do.
Doot song.
I mean, everybody.
I mean, I get it. I get it. You don't have to know all the latest hits, but damn.
I mean, like what? Like when Beyonce and when Janet. I mean, you know, basically, well, most people know basically all their stuff, especially well, both Janet and Beyonce at this point. People they can name. I can name a lot of their songs.
Good.
You know what the most I know I actually know Chris Brown more from his acting roles.
Really?
Yes, because he's
His
always playing
acting
like
role.
yeah, like I think it was a Tyler Perry movie where he actually
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
dressed.
When
He
he was
wasn't
like
dressed
10.
up. He, he wasn't dressed up as a a woman. It was I think it was when it was like a Christmas movie where all this
Yeah.
lady's sons or children were coming home for Christmas, and it was like
Wow.
Sharon Leal because I really thought she was attractive. Well, she still is. But it was like she had three beautiful daughters and like two or three sons, and he was the youngest son, Chris Brown, and they would call him like baby boy or something like that. And and he did a good job of that, and he sang at the end. But he didn't sing his song. He sang some, you know, some song that everybody knows.
Okay. All right.
But
Yeah, I mean,
I couldn't name a song of his if my life depended
really.
on it. No.
Wow.
Now I like what's is what's that guy's Bruno Mars? Is he considered like pop R&B? Is he still I
He's
haven't heard
pop.
it. Didn't he like have a new song or something out recently?
Yeah, earlier this year.
You know, it came and went. Like his songs used to stick around for a while. I don't know what this new song was.
Yeah, it didn't stick around that long. It hit number one, stayed around for about 3 weeks.
It just feels like R&B as we knew it, classic R&B. It no longer exists.
That's because nobody knows how to play an instrument.
Maybe that's a big issue too.
I think that's a huge issue.
We just
Oh, I just saw the story that uh, Sheila E. went off because she said that there were some name artists that had been put on the celebration uh, roster
yeah.
that wanted to do tracks. And she's like, look, that should not happen at a Prince celebration.
Live music.
Live music. I mean,
Right.
you got to respect that part. You know,
Is
but
it up
yeah,
to her?
man.
Is it up to her to make the call on that kind of stuff?
Say it again.
Is it up to her to make the call on that kind of stuff?
No, but I think, if she makes a lot of noise about it and then names names, it's going to be a big deal.
That's not good. Names.
So I don't think she named any names, but it's true. It's like, look, you guys, y'all need to sing.
Well,
Don't be coming here lip sync. Matter of fact, the funny thing is, I'll never forget, they made Prince do tracks at an award show.
I remember this.
And he walks out on stage chewing gum.
Yep.
He was being such an ass. He was such a diva, dude. He was like diva on 10.
Well,
rightfully so. But it was hilarious. He just walks up with some gum in his mouth.
Yeah.
I've never seen Prince chew gum.
Remember when he had the lollipop for during that American Music Award when they were all on stage for singing "We Are the World," and he was standing next to Quincy, and Quincy tried to put a mic in his face for him to sing, and he took the lollipop and put it in Quincy. You couldn't make him do anything.
He's crazy.
But I'm just saying, it just feels like, man, remember Shalimar and Midnight Star and Atlantic Star, and I mean that was real R&B. Loose ends.
Oh, you're just you're owning your age. I love it. I love it. That's good.
I have no problem representing Maxwell, Mint Condition.
Yeah. It's not that. It's the way you're saying. You remember back in the day when we have real music?
I'll even go as far as like the TLCs and the Mary J. Blige. I mean, that was I like some of her songs. I like TLC. I like SWV. I like what's the name? Angela, not Angela.
Angela Wimbush.
Well, that was 80s.
Since you put it in there. Oh,
yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about what's the girl that sang you go phone Tyrone.
Oh no, that's a dang. Oh wow, I can't believe that.
Erykah Badu. I mean, there was a lot of good ones back then, and they were making good music. I can't,
But you can't even name a Chris Brown song, so I don't understand.
But give me a Chris Brown name. What's the song? I know, Sean. Anybody? Give me a good the best Chris Brown song.
Run It. That's my favorite.
Run It.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't even know how that damn thing goes. I was trying to front.
Chris Brown and Usher. Let me find a new flame.
You know what? I'll give you one that's. I don't know how.
You don't know that one either.
It's kind of recent.
Oh, who's that?
It was a combination of Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak.
Okay, yeah.
It was like they were singing like a ballad, and it was a really good song. Something about I can't even remember the name of the song, but I remember it was being a really good song. But that was still.
At any rate, they're going on tour. It's called the R&B tour, and it's a stadium tour.
Is it just those two?
It's just those two. Chris Brown, Usher, doing a
like between the two of them, how many hits do they have between the two of them? Like hits.
It's all day.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's all day. I mean, yeah. I mean, but here's the thing for me. It's like I know more Usher than I do, honestly, on Chris. I mean, but I have actually sat and watched a Chris Brown concert like on YouTube because he is such a good entertainer. And of course, the beats are all slamming anyway. But, I don't, that's not a copy. Let me make this clear. If anybody's being copied, they're copying PBS specials because that's what PBS specials did. They would have old school hit makers come out and one will come on and then another one will come on, then another one come on. So that's what that did. And Monica and
Brandy
did it first.
The girl, the boy is mine. I like that song. That was a good song.
No, I'm talking about their tour. They did a tour and they were both on stage and they would go back and forth between their hits.
That makes sense. Oh, it kind of sounds like a versus at that point.
So yeah, somewhat. But so when New Edition and Tony Braxton and Boyz II Men got together, I remember at the concert, he's like, "Watch, there's going to be a bunch of people copying our style," and I'm like, "Bro, you didn't make it up."
I know, man.
That.
Come on, we've been seeing remember when they used to do that the Bud Superfest, and they have a whole bunch of really good bands from their era. Their era had passed a bit, but they would bring all these groups together, and it was cool.
But usually you would do a set, and then you go off, and then another set.
Yeah, I mean
these are intermingled now.
It's a little different format, but the ingredients were there. Yeah,
the concept. But I mean, look, they have just they will sell out 3 shows at the football stadium. So
really,
yeah, they already sold out too.
Like, how many people do they configure for a concert?
That's probably I'm guessing it's at least 50,000.
Those guys are selling out 50,000 multiple nights.
multiple nights,
That's
at least in
amazing to
Atlanta.
me.
You know,
Oh,
so
Atlanta.
here's the thing, folks. If you're in Atlanta, I'm going to give you guys that are here and want to see this show. What you do is you rent a hotel, and if you need to rent a car or not, you drive 2 hours over to Birmingham, Alabama, and watch it there. You're going to save at least 25% on ticket sales pricing.
Wait a minute. Why would you go watch it in Birmingham, Alabama if you want to go
Because
to the
it's smaller and it's a cheaper market. So you're not going to
Oh,
pay
okay.
$800 for tickets for the same show.
All
So
right.
you go to
I
Birmingham, I bet you those tickets are going to be $400.
okay.
Here,
Now
you're
I
$800.
know. I didn't know why you
And
would do that.
a smaller venue. So any seat you get, you're going to be able to really enjoy the immersiveness of the show. So I've done that on many occasions. Well, I
Going
used
to
to do that with
Birmingham,
friends a lot, but
see him in Birmingham.
well, I see them here and there, but yeah. But yeah,
So R&B outside of like Beyonce, I guess Janet's still holding on, right? I mean, she's still.
she can't fill no arena. She need to partner with somebody.
Oh, okay. So she's kind of.
I mean, she got a cushy job. She doing Broadway, Vegas. So she got a cushy job.
Oh, right now she has, what do they call those things?
A residency.
A residency. Yeah.
But a residency is probably 800 people.
That pay a lot more money per person, right?
A lot more. She's making good bank every night. And
how long has she been doing that?
I mean, a long time, bro. She started with a 10-run show or something like that. And it's probably this going to her second year now.
Didn't New Edition do something like that?
New Edition did do, they did 2 segments. But I mean, that I think gave them the confidence to say, hey, let's put together this show. And they just wrapped up their road show with the Boys to Men and the Tony Braxton. It was a great show. Oh my gosh. It was such a good show.
So Sean,
they always do a good show.
Why was it a humbling experience to see Slick Rick a couple of
Yeah, why was it humbling? You know,
it has something to do with age or how many people showed up, or let us know, guys. I'm kind of curious.
Maybe he's just excited he got to finally see Slick Rick.
That could be it too. You know, a lot of the rappers, when they try to do events, at least in the US, it seems like they don't get the kind of turnout. But when they go over in Europe, they're treated like kings.
Yeah. Yeah. You know.
Why don't
here we're a very throwaway society. We throw people away.
I was going to say so like old rock and roll folks, they can live forever. They can tour forever. But in the 80s and 90s, and maybe up until like the early 2000s, rap was the number one art music form. Why aren't those folks able to make the kind of money?
It depends on who it is. I know Wu-Tang just did a concert tour, and they did really well. I mean, it's arena sized. So I think LL did an arena tour recently with some old school folks. You know, I really, more than anything, I don't feel like they've had the opportunity to put together great shows.
I'm reading Sean's thing.
His first concert.
Then when we walked in, you could see the age. Dang,
it's scary.
Dang.
At the New Edition show, I'm like, oh wow.
What? Oh, so it was an older, a more mature crowd for?
They're your age.
Why you gotta bring me into it? Well, I mean, come on. They look. I'm not trying to be funny because I know there are a lot of y'all that love NE. But think about this when they were coming up and the songs they were singing. Candy Girl, Mr. Telephone Man, Cool It Now.
That's
Who wants to see 60-year-old men singing Candy Girl, Cool It Now? I mean, I'm just saying that's eesh.
bro. I'm
Now
a
I like If It
60-year-old
Isn't
man, and
Love.
I'm singing along with him. So
Now I like me some If It Isn't Love because that was Jam and Lewis New Edition. That was my thing, but I wasn't into the breaking
I mean,
voice.
they do a small section where they go into the first album, you know. But I mean, the first album is not the crux of that show. The crux of that show is all the individual hits that they ended up having. Bobby Brown, BBD, all of that. Yeah, she's a
I'm
huge
sorry,
fan.
I'm sorry. I'm just I recognize who they are and what they meant to a generation of young at the time young black people, mostly young black women. Let's keep it real, because Mr. Telephone Man wasn't doing nothing for me. Cool It Down, nothing for me. That was for y'all, and I understand it. Now, I loved it when they got a little older. They were singing stuff, especially when Johnny Gill came on board, and they were singing stuff that was a little bit more representative of what young black men were interested in. So I'm not slamming them at all. But at 50, they're grandparents now. You don't want to hear them singing Candy Girl when they got teenagers that are probably their grandchildren at this moment. I'm just saying, I'm glad that they're able to get out there and make a lot of money because they have this strong support base that is still there 40 years strong. That is cool. Not many black groups can say that.
How do on one side of your mouth you be like, oh well, the rock stars can sing forever, and then on the other side of your mouth you're slamming them for coming out and still singing songs from 40 years ago.
No. Well, I mean, rock groups weren't singing Candy Girl and Cool It Now.
They're singing some other crazy songs.
Yeah, but it wasn't that. But what I'm saying is, it wasn't like pop bubblegum kind of stuff. That was Cool It Now, Mr. Telephone. That was like for the little kids. Let's face it, that was little kid stuff. Those rock groups like, well,
Rolling Stones.
The Rolling Stones in the 80s, they were already like 50, so they weren't singing that stuff when I was growing up. They were singing about, some girls. And
yes, that's what I'm saying. So they can sing that.
They can sing
at 80 years old.
They can sing
and
that.
You're going to rock out to that.
I'm not going to rock out now. If it's Miss You, I will rock out the Miss You. But that,
all right. But I mean,
a whole other thing.
You're being a hypocrite.
I am not.
Yeah, you are.
Miss You was.
See it.
I loved Miss You when I was a kid. I loved Miss You when I was a kid. So I would love it now. I didn't love Mr. Telephone Man or Cool It Now or Candy Girl.
You're making it seem like, well, because they're, pushing 60, they shouldn't sing it. Just if you didn't like it, then that's one thing. But
they're too old for that.
Pushing 60, how can you sing, Mr. Telephone Man? That's crazy. If Mick Jagger can walk out and sing, I can't get no satisfaction. I mean, stop it.
That was an adult song. Even back then. Even back then. But look, I credit New Edition because they are one of the few R&B groups that have still maintained a fan base, a rabid fan base 40 years in. How many R&B groups can do or say that? It's a shame that more can't, but they have done it. And I know there was a lot of consternation when they did not make it into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I wouldn't let that harden people's, opinions about them not making it in. Let's face it, how many people that were mad about New Edition not making it in cared a damn about Rock and Roll Hall of Fame before New Edition made it on to the nominees list? So I wouldn't let it bother them. But a lot of people were bothered by that. I just think their fan base is great for them and will carry them as long as they want to go. Doesn't matter if they're in the Hall of Fame or not.
Oh, they're going to get in the Hall of Fame.
They probably will, but it's going to be a while.
Yeah, Essence Fest. They did that many years in a row.
Is that still a thing? Is Essence Fest still a thing?
Yeah. It's coming.
Oh, Iana says they want to hear all of it.
That's right.
I get it.
I mean, if they come out and they don't do, Candy Girl, I would feel cheated.
Okay, Sean brings up R&B lost me when they started saying Justin Timberlake and Bruno Zero. Is that a slap at Mars or something?
I think so.
Why is Bruno Mars not acceptable? I haven't heard
Bruno
that.
a zero?
I can see Justin Timberlake in his biting.
But I don't think Bruno makes R&B music at all. He did a R&B album,
and it was good. I remember some of
great.
that stuff. Yeah, so he has the capability to do that. But you're right. I think he crosses between pop and R&B, right?
Yeah, he's definitely a pop star.
Well, I guess his most popular songs are definitely not hardcore R&B.
Yeah.
But I like his songs, like the one about what was the one where I've fallen from heaven or something like that? And the one where
but that's not R&B.
I didn't say it was. I said I love that song. Yeah, that is a great song. I don't care what
it was. It's because it was a Police song. But yeah.
It did sound exactly like a Police song.
I mean, I have to give him credit, man. He digs in the crates, finds the sound, mimics the sound, and makes it very contemporary.
Sean is a hater. Look at this.
You guys could be very good buddies.
Dude is trash. That guy is talented. That guy plays a lot of it. He kind of patterns himself. I'm not saying I think he is. He patterns himself after Prince because he does play a couple of different interests.
Was the worst thing I've ever seen. I was like, really? Y'all got Bruno Mars to do this?
Oh. Iana is saying New Edition can come on stage in wheelchairs, which is coming shortly, by the way. I'll be in the audience with my walker. Whatever floats your boat. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. That's what I say. Enjoy it. If you want to remember when I sent you that clip of Larry Blackman from Cameo being led on stage.
I don't get that part.
Oh, that was hard to look at.
Yeah, I don't. That hurts. That hurts. I don't want to see that.
We want to remember them. At least I like to remember them at their kind of at their zenith, or is that the height, or whatever you want to call it. He was being walked on stage, and he still had that cod piece on and that high top fade wig. Come on, that's hard to look at.
You can't be in a walker with a cod piece. Now that's a little much.
And I love Cameo and Larry Blackman.
Yeah, Sean, you need to go look it up. Look up.
Wait a minute, what does that have to do with it? We're holding light skin against them now?
No, I think he's like, how are they just gonna put Bruno in for Prince?
Oh,
you look up
nobody can.
Bruno Mars Prince tribute Grammy Awards. It was on the Grammy.
That's all it was.
It was the Grammy.
Nobody can ever do Prince. I don't care.
It was terrible.
Nobody can do that.
It was not a good look.
No, they had to do something. And look,
but I mean, you could have got Janelle Monáe. If you're gonna get somebody to sing, Let's Go Crazy.
I don't like anybody singing. Yeah, it was bad.
A great rendition of it. Let her do it.
I don't like anybody doing Prince. Sorry,
not good at all.
Well, he tried to do the guitar solo.
He tried to do a guitar solo. Changed his hair, put on makeup. It was just too much. It was way too much.
Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Nobody do Prince ever again. That's just me. But I know there's people in Vegas that they have some Prince, cover band or whatever they call it.
I've seen 3 Prince imitators at this point.
No, thank you.
And I have not really enjoyed any of them. Oh no, I enjoyed one, but he wasn't an imitator. He was just they were doing a Prince set. They were a band. They did the set. I like that. You're going to do the set. Don't try to be Prince. Just play the music.
Yeah, please. Ayana, that could be it. You would hope that these guys don't need the check.
No, but the thing is, the Cameo, his son does Cameo now.
Did what
So-
what didn't he write a lot of those songs though? Doesn't he have the publishing for those songs?
Larry?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he made a
He would-
lot of
You would think he would be set then if he has the writer's credit for that stuff.
I mean, he did Eddie Murphy's album. He did
Damn, really? I thought
Bobby
Rick James did
Brown's
that.
first album.
Larry
I mean,
Blackman did?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
I need a girlfriend. I need a girlfriend. That's the original Bobby Brown. And everybody forgets that he had an album before that, and that was done with Larry Blackman.
That wasn't a big hit. That out.
It was a big hit. Or I think he got
No,
singles
first-
off of it.
It
I Need a
wasn't
Girlfriend
so.
did go #1.
I remember, but it was with LaFace is when he really took off. Remember, "Don't Be Cruel" when that thing came
Yeah, I
out.
mean,
That was all
Yeah.
over when that came out.
I am a Bobby Brown fan. I was there for 2 reasons: to see Bobby Brown and Tony Braxton.
I thought you were going to say to see Bobby Brown in his belly.
Yeah, you could see him. One thing I did like about this time, he wasn't trying to dance. I mean, he does his little, moment, but he was there to sing, and he sounded fantastic.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to address Ayana's comment there because I know you already booked your tickets and all.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to see the Mike movie.
Tell her why. Tell her why she should go.
I don't know, if you don't dig Mike, then don't go. But I'm going.
I think she probably digs Mike. She just doesn't want to see Jafar do Mike. Maybe that's it.
I mean, I don't know what the total fascination is for me to see this movie and to see it on opening weekend. Other than it'll be fun to watch this on big screen and to cover all of Mike, from young Mike all the way up to the bad Mike. So I think that's just going to be fun.
The bad Mike?
Yeah, the bad album, Mike.
Oh, okay.
Goes all the way through to the bad tour.
Why? I wonder why they stopped there and don't go to what was that the last good?
That's part 2.
Oh, man, I'm not investing that much time in all that stuff. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's coming.
But I did like Danger.
It's already breaking records.
It is?
Previews already broke records last night.
What do you mean a preview broke a record? What are you talking about?
Because they have, most movies start.
Oh, you mean opening night, kind of the limited viewing thing? Oh, I got you. Yeah, she don't want to see impressions.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. I'm really just going to support. And I'm going to the one at the Dolby Theater, so I get to hear the music.
Let me ask you, what do you mean you're going to support? What are you going to support?
I want the movie to be #1.
Oh, okay. So it's not about supporting the family or nothing like that. It's about
No, I just want the movie to be #1.
Why is that important to you?
It's not that damn important, but it's worth me paying $10 to go see it. Plus, I'll just, I'll give you this. I got this app from being this phone owner, and they gave us tickets for $5.
Oh, so you got a nice bargain.
I got a great bargain. I got to go, like I said, to the Dolby Theater version for $5, and then they gave you 50% off popcorn. So for $10, you're in the movie and getting a giant popcorn.
You're just going for the deal.
I am going for the deal, but I'm really excited to see the movie. I really am.
Cool.
I mean, like all day today, when I was at the treatment today, I'm listening to the Jackson 5 live album, which is one of my most loved albums when I was a child.
Nice.
So it's going to be cool to see them recreate that a little bit.
You know what's not been cool? Seeing Jermaine. That's not been cool.
I haven't seen Jermaine.
Oh my God.
I don't know what that is we're looking at, but aliens have taken over Jermaine.
He looks like something out of a horror movie.
Let me say this. I want to say this though. I do like that. I mean, like, even though there was not a real group, the Four Heartbeats, I like that movie.
Wasn't it the Five Heartbeats?
Five Heartbeats. Why did I say four? So I mean Five Heartbeats, right? I love that movie, even though it's not a real group, but it's totally based on a real group.
Was it based on the Temptations?
Yeah, the Temptations. I'm trying to think of another one that I liked. I mean, I liked the Michael doc when it was real Michael, of course. But I watch concert films all the time.
Did you like the Oprah Winfrey thing?
Huh?
That Oprah Winfrey thing on Michael Jackson?
Oh no, I don't. What anything that's trying to trash Michael, I don't watch.
Yeah. I didn't watch it. I just wasn't interested. But
I'm totally not interested in anybody trying to trash Michael. Nope.
I wouldn't be.
I'm not here for it.
Yeah. I have to admit. Now I'm a Michael Jackson fan, but nowhere near the level with Prince.
No.
I never understood the whole battle. Like everybody's, why is it always Mike versus Prince? I never quite got into that because
they're black. You can only have one.
Well, they are two completely different people and entities and skill sets.
Nobody does that with any of the white bands. Ain't nobody talking about.
Oh, come on! They did that. The Beatles versus Mick Jagger, Rolling Stones. They did that all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, ain't nobody talking about Sabrina Carpenter versus whatever her name is.
Who's Sabrina Carpenter?
Never mind. I don't even know what
I don't know who Sabrina Carpenter is.
Okay, you know Britney Spears.
I know Madonna.
They never did Britney Spears versus Madonna.
They did they?
No, they didn't.
I mean, there are different age groups, though. A little different. They never did like Beyonce versus Taylor Swift, and they're kind of the same ballpark in terms of age and popularity. They
tried and they squished it. Beyonce and Taylor Swift started showing up for each other's thing. And
okay, so they squished it. All right. Well, so they did try. They did try though. That's different.
Somewhat.
Oh,
but really, again, they were just trying to belittle Beyonce.
I think you're talking about LaToya there, about the skinny Jackson sister. LaToya looks crazy.
Yeah, man. I mean, she's about this big.
And she's what about? She's pushing 70, isn't she?
Yeah,
she's got to be very close.
70. She's probably said she's got to be 70 because she was older than Mike.
Yeah, she was. Was she the next one up from him? Because Jermaine was like 4 years older.
She was not. I think she was older than
Marlon. Marlon may be okay.
She was older than Marlon. She was up there.
So it was Michael, Marlon. Actually, let's do this. It was Jackie. No,
if you're guessing, I got Google. I can name them in order.
No, let me see if I get it right. You look it up.
Let me pull it up.
All right, you pull it up, and I think I could get this right.
All right.
Well, it's either Reby or Jackie. Who am I going to go with?
Who are you going with?
I'm going to go with Jackie, then Reby. So it was Reby, then Jackie. I knew it was Reby, then Jackie. Then I believe it was Tito.
Yeah.
And then after Tito, I'm going to go with Jermaine.
Yeah.
And then after Jermaine,
after that,
I think, and then Jermaine, it was.
We just said
LaToya is LaToya. And then after LaToya, it's Marlon, then Marlon Michael, then Michael, would it be Randy?
Yep.
And then Randy, then Janet.
Not bad. You only got 2 minutes.
I just mixed up at the beginning because I knew it was either Reby or Jackie were the oldest. So Reby was the actual oldest.
Reby's the oldest. She was born in 1950.
So she's 76. Wow. And Miss Catherine is still alive, right?
Yeah, she did make a quick appearance. She's 95 years old.
So she was a teenager when Reby was born. Wow.
Well, that's the
But I
way they
believe
used
they
to
were
do it.
married though. Well, they
Yeah,
were
they were
married.
married. They were married.
Remember that song Centipede? I liked it only because I thought Reby was the best looking Jackson sister at the time.
Oh my god, centipede. No, I'm laughing at the video.
Oh,
I'm
that,
laughing.
that weird thing she was doing. Oh my god! And like the electricity was going through her hand, or
Oh, and most
like
people were like, "What are y'all talking about?"
what the hell was that?
Mm.
Well, of course, yeah, Sean. That's being kind of hard because no, how many people had the talent of Michael? Period.
Right. I mean, none of them.
And poor
But
and poor what? Poor
I'm
Jermaine
just
had
saying.
talent. He just
I'm
didn't
just
have the
saying,
kind of
Janet.
talent his
I
brother
mean,
had.
Janet ain't nothing to sneeze at. So
Janet got with the right people that crafted things around the talent
so
she
did
had.
Michael.
Michael was boundless talent. He could
So
have.
did Michael. I mean, he got
No,
with the
that's
right
not.
people that
Yeah,
pulled
but,
her. He pulled the best out of him
he
at the
had the
right
most.
time. I mean, there's a lot of, and
That might be the
that's
case.
one of the
Come
things.
on.
I mean, look, I mean, I'm not taking away from the fact that he just had genuine talent.
At like 5 or
But
6,
there were
he was
certain
standing
things,
out. He stood out
certain times
at
in his life that
5.
he made really good decisions, and he was
Yeah.
very dedicated to putting, the best out there.
But I'm
best.
saying when that group was first formed and they were introduced to the world, you could look at that little 5-year-old one and say, he's the one. I don't think you can say that about any of the other folks. Jermaine had talent. His problem was he was never as talented as his brother, and he got jealous.
Honestly, I think when Jermaine and Michael used to sing together, they sounded really good. I used to love their duets.
That's why I said Jermaine had a lot of talent. He never had the charisma. He never had the it like Michael.
Yeah, he was behind a guitar.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, what did he play? The bass or the lead? I forget which one he played.
No, he played the guitar.
Okay.
I think Tito was a bass player.
And I remember that he had a couple of what I thought were really good songs too. Yeah. But he was never Michael, and I don't think he ever got.
And I think he always got that too. And I mean, that has to be hard.
Yeah, your little brother is like
stratosphere high. Yeah. I mean, every time you go out, they're always comparing you.
Remember Word to the Bad?
Oh wow. I totally forgot about that.
And why was it spelled with 2 D's? I don't know, but Word to the Bad.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, Sean. His ethic was just different. He had the talent, and on top of that, it's like Michael Jordan, he had the talent, but he still went out and shot free throws, 100 a day.
Well, I think Jermaine had a work ethic too. He was trying to do it. It's just like he wasn't Michael. None of them were.
He got work on that face.
So. Well, unfortunately. I
just don't understand that. None of them were bad looking men. I mean,
they were good looking dudes.
I don't understand. I mean, and the world is in love with you. What are you doing, bro?
Well, I guess he saw Michael getting touched up, and
I think he started this
before Michael.
I think so. Jermaine, I remember, here's the deal. I remember when they were still the Jackson 5, and Jermaine came out with some blowout, weird looking old lady hair. I was like, what the hell is that? Where everybody else had the fro, he had the fro with the process. I was like, what the hell? So I don't know. He might have started some of that.
Remember that song he did with what was the name of that progressive band? Devo. Let me tickle your fancy. Let me excite your soul. Ding, ding, ding. That was my jam back in the early days of MTV. Yeah. Oh, look it up. Tickle Your Fancy, Jermaine featuring Devo. That was the joint. Oh. And then there was, why don't you do what you did when you did what you did?
Why don't you? You know what? I think it's time for us to go.
When I start breaking out the Jermaine Jackson songs. Oh wow, Sean is trash. Really? I'm a bit hurt by that there, Sean. Anyway,
Oh my God.
it's ready I'm ready to go because I am heading back home to Delaware tomorrow
Oh,
because
cool.
my oldest nephew is graduating from med school.
Aw.
And I get to go up and ask him for a $5 loan since he's now a doctor.
Congratulations to the young one.
Yeah, he ain't all that young, but he's a doctor now. So
Hey, he's a doctor.
he is a doctor.
That's awesome. Now the real work begins.
Who Chris? Oh, look who it is. Chris Green. What am I listening to? I came here for the suit. Yeah, you came here to just give me the business. Let's be honest about that. Chris Green. Wasn't there a guy that used to have Chris Green, who was a so-called comedian from MTV? No, that was Tom Green. That was Tom Green.
Yes.
He's probably related.
What's up, Chris? How are you, bro? Sean, how are you?
Thank you, Sean.
Ayana for coming through.
Absolutely. We may be here next week. We may not.
Oh, because you out of town.
Yeah, I should be home by now. I'm hoping that, things go well.
Wow.
All right. Well, y'all have a great weekend. Have a great week. And hopefully we'll see you next Friday. You and the fireworks.
Later, guys.